What's up guys, Dreamcast Guy here with a badass idea. Okay, hear me out to the end, I beg you please. Final Fantasy VII DLC. Now let me explain why and what I think this should be. Now, Square Enix during one of their big shareholding meetings in 2013 said specifically that they were not focusing on Final Fantasy VII Remake now or for the foreseeable future. And the reason they said this is they wanted to focus all their money, all their resources that aren't just going directly into fucking huge awesome pockets, to instead be on progressing the series and pushing the limits and going out there more, which is kind of ironic when you think about the fact that they've now done a trilogy of Final Fantasy 13s. But they said that they didn't want to focus any resources on looking back. Now I think that's kind of why Final Fantasy X HD Remake, 10 and 10-2 HD Remake is taking them so long, as they probably have like a 10-man team on it. So my answer to this, Final Fantasy VII DLC. Now what I think it should be is, obviously it'll be for PC, because Final Fantasy VII is on PC now, and I don't think it needs to have higher resolution. It can be the same old pre-rendered backgrounds, and hear me out on this, same character models, everything. And the reason I think it should be this way is just so that it's super minimum budget. Just with modern technology, those pre-rendered backgrounds and stuff would not take very much time at all. Using the existing character models and existing characters, we could really advance it more. And I think it should be a mission where we get to go and explore like the origins of Shinra, or team up with the Turks and go back and do like some crazy mission with them. Blowing up some awesome part of Midgar we haven't seen, or seeing a part of Midgar we haven't seen, or something after the ending of the game where we get to see the world after meteors come down, and donate 100% of the profit of this cheaply made DLC towards a Final Fantasy VII Remake. So that way, Square Enix, you won't have to pay any money of your own. You won't have to take any of that precious Final Fantasy 13 money and put it towards Final Fantasy 7, which I think you guys see as like an inferior, older product from older Square Enix. Instead, take all of your money that is from Final Fantasy VII and turn it back towards Final Fantasy VII. Just show us more of what we want in Final Fantasy VII, introduce some new people, you'll get a huge boost in the PC sales, and everybody will buy it. And so you'll basically just make it a perpetual cycle. What if you just made a series of Final Fantasy VIIs, which is probably what you'd end up doing. So just take some of that delicious Final Fantasy VII money and put it into Final Fantasy. I think this is a pretty decent idea. Final Fantasy DLC will give us all an extended part of the universe we like so much, besides Dirge of Cerberus, and it will expand the story. We'll get to see more of Cloud, we'll get to see more of the universe, and see a lot more, hopefully more of like Midgar or something. See something after the credits, that'd be really cool. Maybe even just a DLC where we get to see Cloud fighting his way back out of Northern Crater at the very end of the game. That would be incredible. Bridge the gap a little bit between the game, Dirge of Cerberus, and Advent Children. Show us that 7 years, because I bet lots and lots of interesting stuff. There's no way that these guys saved the world and went and put a thumb up their ass. I'm sure they were fucking still fighting for good and evil and fighting wolves who give them magic fire rings and the usual. So let's see that. Let's see part of that universe. We will be happy. You might get some extra new fans, because some youngsters out there haven't played Final Fantasy VII, and even though the graphics are bad, good gameplay mechanics go a long fucking way. So let's see it. Let's see it. Just put a couple thousand towards this, and if you don't make $1 million, then who cares? You'll get your money back in spades. This has been Dreamcast Guy saying like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and sorry about my stupid hat. I'm having a terrible hair day.